Hi everyone, it's me Alna from twinsmommy.com. Today I'm going to show you how to use ConvertKit to help you grow your email list. Alright, so I started using ConvertKit in late December and I was able to make some easy forms for my blog post which helped me grow my email list. As you can see, in 30 days I almost made 1,000 new subscribers. Right, so this is awesome. I'm so happy to use ConvertKit. And the number one reason was because it makes so easy to make a form and put it on your blog post. I don't need any web developers or any person to know about coding or anything like that. I can do it all by myself within 5 minutes or less. All right, so I wanted to show you how to do that because this was my number one way to grow my email list was these opt-in forms. And specifically, I use the one that I put on the bottom of my blog post. I try to put them on pretty much every blog post that I have on Twins Mommy. And they look like this. They have a headline, an image, and they have a button for you to sign up. So this form is a little bit customized for my blog, but I'm going to show you on another blog what they typically look like for ConvertKit. And they're super easy to make, so I thought I could show you quickly. What you want to do is once you log into ConvertKit, you can go here to create form. So click on the button, go to form, and from here you can choose the template that you want to use for your opt-in form. Like I said, I use the one in the middle with the image because I find that that's highly effective and it sort of captures the people that read my post to look at the image and then sign up to get that little freebie. So we'll click that one. All right, so the first thing I like to do is change the colors. You just click on this little magic wand here and you can change the button color and the accent colors. Those are the bars on the top to match your blog. So I have them already saved. So I'll just do that real quick. Great. The next thing you can do is you can customize pretty much anything here. You can customize the copy here. You can even customize what it says here and what it says here. And also you can customize the button copy. So for this, I'm going to show you a pin graphic. So here's one right here, create an awesome pin image guide. And I'm going to place my image down here. I read something on ConvertKit that putting your image in this little slot doesn't really look really good. So I like to put it down here and it seems to work fine. So I just erase this and then I put the image. So this is the image of the little freebie that I'm going to give. So it's the Mom to Mompreneur Create the Perfect Pin Guide. I actually have this already on my blog in some of my blog posts that talk about Pinterest. But I just grabbed this real quick to show you. And I like to change the button copy that's more personal. So I like to use things like, I or get, things like that. So I'll just put get that now. And make sure you save every step that you do before you move on. Now, even though it looks sort of like not really pretty here, it's not going to look like that on your blog post. Okay, so let's go to settings. Now on this page, this is just for your own eyes. You can name your form, whatever the freebie that you have, just to keep for your records. And I usually keep the success message simple and the same. I don't really change it at all. But this is what people are seeing after they click the Get That Now button. They get this little success message. So you can also customize that, but I don't usually do that. The next part is the incentivize email. For some reason, I can't seem to say that. For this part, this is what they will get when they, after they sign up, they'll get an email. So for here, I like to change this to sort of like, here's your pin graphic freebie, or here's your pin graphic guide. This sort of helps people remind them if they check their email like later in the day, what they signed up for. So I think I already had it here. Okay, here's your pin graphic guide. Great. And then here is in the message, you can put something like, thanks for wanting this pin graphic guide. Click here at the button and you'll be able to grab it for you, and just some kind of message that you want. And then I also like to end with my name and my blog's name so that people can remember who I am and where they grabbed this awesome guide. And I also like to put here, download your guide. There. Now down here, you can direct people to a thank you page. So after they confirm their subscription, they can go to a thank you page, or you can just give them the freebie right then and there. And then that's something that I would do. I would just upload the file right then and there. So you would just, I think, let me see. And I'm trying to think if I have any things here. Here's one. I'll just use that one. All right. And there you go. So there it is. That's what they would get if this was the pin graphic guide. So you save the form. All right. And then I don't touch anything here. It just shows me what I picked and how it is. So it's inline in my blog post. You can make it a pop-up if you want. You can have it slide in. But I find that for me, it's really effective just to have it at the bottom of my blog post. So I don't really change any of the form style here. And then I go to embed. I like to just use the JavaScript. It's easy. You just copy. And here is another site of mine. So I'm just going to put it into here. So this is the blog post that I'm going to put the opt-in form in that I just created. So what I want to do in the backend of WordPress is go to my text editor here. So it turns it into like just a text. And then I paste that little code here. All right, and I save it. So when you go back to visual, I think it just looks like a little box. Yeah, it just looks like something like this, but it's not going to look like that on your blog post. What we can do is preview it. And at the bottom, there you go. That's what it looks like. And what's pretty neat with ConvertKit is that if you are looking at this and you say, oh, I don't like that copy, I want to change the headline, you can just go back to your ConvertKit account, go back to this opt-in form, and you can change it right then and there. So if I want to say something like, get this pin guide, all I have to do is save it. And then on your blog post, you refresh and boom, it changes it right then and there. So I found that really cool. When I found that out, I was like, whoa, that's pretty neat. So I was playing with it for a lot of times. So there you go. That's what it looks like. All right. And the best thing to do is to put it on every blog post that you have, and it will help you grow your email list like crazy, like I told you. All right, so that's how easy it is to create a form. I mean, I think it took me less than 5 minutes without all my jabbering and talking like crazy. But once you have it down pat, you know where things are, you can create them easily and effectively, and you can play around with it being a pop-up or slide in and see if you can get more subscribers that way. But like I said, I found that the quickest way for me to grow my blog list, if you can look, this is the form that I put on every blog post. You can see I already have almost 500 subscribers within a little over a month. So that's pretty awesome, I think. But yeah, so there you go. That's how I use ConvertKit to create a form.